Another unit that you find in patchwork is the 4 triangle square that is the star point unit for the Ohio Star. I wanted a way to make that is just as accurate as the technique that I use for 2 triangle squares, and so I invented a ruler called the precision trimmer to make that square. So to make 4 of my 4 triangle squares, I'm going to need 4 different squares. These are cut 1.5 inches larger than I want my finished unit to be. This unit is going to finish at 3 inches, so I cut my squares at 4.5. I take my light square and put it right sides facing with one dark, and I do the same medium to dark. Then I'll take my ruler and cut them in half on the diagonal this way and then this way. So I get 4 sets of triangles from each setup. When you cut your squares, you're going to get 4 sets of triangles from each setup. And once you have those triangles cut, you pick them up in pairs, and I set them up so that when I start to sew, I have them all sewn on the same short side. Once you've sewn your triangles together, you press the seams to the dark. Here's medium to dark, light to dark, and you have these 2 units that you're going to join together to make a square. You match the center seam with opposing seams and ease this, match this all up, and you can pin it if you want it. The next thing you'll do is to sew this with a 1/4 inch seam allowance, and when you've done that, you'll have the 4 triangle square. You can press to the side, like I've done here, or you can press that seam open to distribute the bulk in the center. Now this is larger than it needs to be, and it's time to trim it down. You can use the Precision Trimmer 3, which is a 3.5 inch ruler, to do that. This unit will finish at 3 inches, so we want it to be cut at 3.5. I can center this ruler on my piece, and then I'll take my rotary cutter and trim around to make it a perfect 3 inch square. You can also use the Precision Trimmer 6 to do the same thing. It has more markings on it, but it has that 3.5 inch square that you need for this size unit. You could also make this into a 1 inch finished or a 2 inch finished. There's your 3 inch finished, and it also has markings for a 4, 5, and 6 inch finished square.